Hello friends, my name is Mukesh Betanna. I am going to take Sanskrit of Standard 8. Sanskrit, as you know, is considered to be the oldest language and the language of saints and rishis. You know that all holy books written in Sanskrit. If you take the example of Ramayana, Mahabharata, Gita, of holy books written in Sanskrit, and that is why it has higher importance, and particularly any ritual ceremony performed at that time, Brahmin speaks Sanskrit slokas. If you see the marriage ceremony, other ceremonies, that shows that Sanskrit is considered to be the Dev Lipi, language of gods and saints, holy books written in Sanskrit, and that is why we have higher importance of Sanskrit. If you see the motto in our currency note, then also it is written in Sanskrit, Satyamev Jayate, always, truth always wins. Most of the work done by the particular institutions, particular department, its motto we find or we see in Sanskrit. If you see the particular words on plain then written Navam Skutam Diptam, to touch the sky is brilliance, that is also written in Sanskrit. If you see the landline font, then written Ahnis Seva Mahe. If you see landline phone, then mobile, then not. Ahnis Seva Mahe, we serve you 24 hours. That shows that government also accepted these particular maxims in Sanskrit, not in Gujarati, not in Hindi, not in English. It shows the importance of Sanskrit language. So, without afraiding it, we have to learn, not hard, pay attention or prepare the meaning. Then it is very easy for us to learn this particular language. Start with the lesson number 1, Chitra Padani 1, that means picture 1. Seeing the pictures and have to translate it and observe it. So we realize, naturally, first time learning, pronunciation, pay attention towards the pronunciation and learn properly so that you find it easy. See first pictures. Esaha Sukaha. Esaha means this. Sukaha means parrot. This is a parrot. Esaha, see the pronunciation, two dot is there. It pronunciation according to the last words. Esa, last word sa, that is why ha. And Sukaha, last word see ka. Last word if you see pronounce then a coming. Or then two dots pronunciation ha. Esa, last word a. Then esa ha, two dots pronunciation. And shuka, last word also ka. When you speak ka, then a coming behind. That is why two dot pronunciation also ha. Esa sukha not. Esa ha sukha ha. Both pronunciation ha. Ha not written, see. But two dot is there, that is according to the previous pronunciation, last word have to make this pronunciation. So Asaha means this, Sukaha means parrot, Asaha, Sukaha, this means this is a parrot. See second one, Saha. means he or that. Mayuraha means peacock. That is a peacock. Esaha means this. Saha means that. This is a parrot. That is a peacock. Esaha swanaha. This is a dog. Saha sihaha. That is a lion. That is a lion. See this. Esaha swanaha. This is a dog. Saha siha. That is a lion. Esaha gajaha. This is a elephant. Saha aswaha. That is a horse. Again, Esaha sukaha. This is a parrot. Saha mayuraha. That is a peacock. See that when the thing or particular animal is quite near, then you can use this. And for this you have to use in Sanskrit Esaha. See, in second picture, Saha mayuraha. Peacock is not quite near, far. That is why that word is used, and for that in English Saha is used. Esaha means this. Saha means that. Clear? Distance is there. It is the rules that this is used to show the things which is near, and that is used to show the things or particular animals or birds which is somehow distance far away. That is why Esaha sukaha. This is a parrot. Saha mayuraha. That is a peacock. Esaha swanaha. This is a dog. And Saha sihaha. See, distance is there. That is a lion. Esaha gajaha. This is an elephant. And Saha aswaha. Saha aswaha. That is a horse. So see again 6. All this. Esaha sukaha. This is a parrot. Saha mayuraha. That is a peacock. Esaha swanaha. This is a dog. Saha siha. That is a lion. Esaha gajaha. This is a elephant. And Saha aswaha. That is a horse. That was a small thing. આગળ નહીં બીજા પેજ પર. હા 7 See on next page. Esa balika. This is a girl. Balika, that you know. Why here Esa coming? In that we have seen this coming. Esaha coming. Because it is masculine gender. And here coming, that is feminine gender. That is why Esa balika. See last pronunciation. Esa balika. Last pronunciation you see. Esa. Last word a. Balika. Last word a. In this Esaha sukaha. Because masculine gender. Here feminine gender. So pronunciation last both a. Esa balika. This is a girl. Sa pratima. That is a statue. Sa means that. Pratima. Neuter gender. That is statue. Then next. Esa utpitika. This is a table. Esa utpitika. This is a table. Sa sanchika. That is a file. Sanchika, as you know, in which we keep the particular documents. That is why telling that it is called Sanchika, means a file. Next see Esa Gita. This is Gita. Last word see Esa. Last word a Gita. Last word also a Sa Puja. Sa means that. That is Puja or she is Puja. So that shows that for masculine a is used for masculine a is used and for feminine I is used. See, all feminine words coming here. Aisa balika, this is a girl. Sa pratima, that is a statue. Aisa utpitika, this is a table. And sa sanchika, that is a file. Aisa Gita, this is Gita. Sa puja, that is puja. That shows that particular words which you have to remember or keep in mind, which shows that particular things. Next, that is page number 4. Etat vatayanam, this is a window. Vatayanam means tata dwaram, that is a door. See, etat window means vatayanam. Etat vatayanam, this is a window. Tat dwaram, that is a door. It is this third one is called neuter. As you know, 3 types of genders are there: masculine, feminine and neuter. Etat, generally tat coming last. Ta, that is the sign of neuter gender. A coming, that is the sign of feminine gender. And last a coming, that is the sign of masculine. 3 genders. Again, masculine, feminine and neuter. A is the sign of masculine, A is the sign of feminine and Ta is the sign of neuter. So, etat vatayanam, this is a window. Tat dwaram, that is a door. Etat pustakam, this is a book. Tat chitram, etat pustakam, this is a book. Tat chitram, that is a picture. Etat basyanam, this is a bus. Tat vimanam, that is a plane or aeroplane. Again, etat vatayanam, this is a window. Tat dwaram, that is a door. Etat pustakam, this is a book. Tat chitram, that is a picture. And etat basyanam, this is a bus. Tat vimanam, that is an aeroplane. That what we have to keep in mind. Now, next page, number 6, you see, then you realize that first picture you see, aham shikshakaha, I am a teacher. Aham means I. Tvam chhatraha, tvam means you are a student. Aham shikshakaha, I am a teacher. Tvam chhatraha, you are a student. See next pictures. Aham balika, I am a girl. Tvam balakaha, you are a boy. Tvam means you, balakaha means boy. Aham balika, I am a girl. Tvam balakaha, you are a boy. Aham yuvakaha, I am a young man. Tvam yuti, you are a woman. So, if you see these particular words and do the translation, then it is possible that we learn it properly. So, here we end of this particular lectures. Lesson number 1, we have seen Chitra Padani, that brings the end of this particular lectures. Here I will send with this the PDF file in which you find the translation. Clear? Brings the end of this lecture. Thank you. Goodbye.